Assalamu alaikum, peeps. This is your boy Musa Azakar, man, bringing you flame. You already know. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell. You be left in the loop. You be left in that circle. Every time your boy drop that work. Shout out to the black YouTube out there. Be Big Brother Ticket TV. Carcino, Kwame Brown. The league attorney, J.R. Wisdom, Mr. Palmer, Too Raw for Sports, Too Raw for TV. Kicking with Mr. Miles, LC Predator Catcher, J.D. Black. Man, the brothers be bringing it, man. And you know what? Particular today, one of my favorite sisters who I listen to all the time, she brought some inspiring news to me. That is Pink Book Lessons. Sister Dee Dee, Sister Dana. The Crimson Cure always be bringing it, man. I'll tell y'all need to peep out her content. Well, man, man, when I got up this morning, I just happened to get up out of my sleep and make that magical trip to the room. And I come across a clip from Pink Book Lessons. It's regarding Tupac Shakur and his father and his mother, man. First of all, I got to give shouts out to my baby mama, man. I know it didn't work out between me and you. And we tried the best we could. There was some ups and downs, and I know we both were being microscopic, you know, trying to tear down each other, man. But I want to thank you. I bow to you, I really do, for giving me something that makes me feel whole. I want to thank you for you. Really want to thank you, man, for allowing me to get my son. I really do. And I know things ain't always been easy. Sometimes, you know, we still may not communicate like how we should, but I want to thank you. I want to thank you for giving me my son, man. That was the best gift a man can have. I said all that, man, just to be real with it, to say this right here, man. Like I said, I got this, video, snippets of Pink Book Lessons. Make sure y'all subscribe to Pink Book Lessons. I'm going to leave links in the description box, too. And it talks about Tupac Shakur and his father and his mother, right? But, man, if you hear the song Dear Mama, it would make it seem like his daddy was just a deadbeat, wasn't worth crap. But come to find out, man, it was all deception, man. How many situations we have like that in the United States? Do you see what the welfare system done, man? Do you see what bitter women would do to keep their children away from their father, man? The title of this is He Was Angry After His Mom's Lies Were Exposed. Truth about Tupac and Infinite Shakur. So let's go ahead and play some of this audio, man. Boy, it's going to be a hard hitter, y'all.
Died at 25 years old and would have been 52 years old if he survived. Almost a year and a half ago, I discussed this subject here in this video after the shocking truth delivered by Delray Richardson on The Art of Dialogue. That's the moment we realized that Tupac harbored hate for years over lies. Lies told to him by his mother about his father.
How many situations do we have like that? How many situations we have like that, man? Women get mad because either they done got caught up or got trying to be a player and got caught cheating, and the daddy just went with it. He moved on. He's not entertaining it. But you'll tell your child, oh, your dad ain't nothing. That is so emotional and so personally wrong. You are an evil, vile individual who does things like that, man. You will kill a child's dream. You can see when a child don't have a father in their life, man. It's like they develop bags under their eyes. They age with the streets and wrongdoing. sad, man. Because I could have turned out either way, man. But I lost my mom when I was 13. I still had my father. I mean, it made some type of difference. And I was getting, oh man, just being real with you. I was getting attention from my father when I was like 12 and 11 start, 12 come around. And one time I talked to my father. I used to ask him, I said, Daddy, what kept you around away from me when I was so young? And you know what he told me? I mean, he just didn't hide it from me, man. He was like, well, your mother, just because I moved on, used to tell him, I don't want my child around that bitch. Give a fuck about what you thinking about. What about your son, his daddy? Don't just come around when it's birthday time to get money. And I was in that, man. I was in that. And it ain't cool. It ain't cool at all. Man, when y'all need to think about some of the things y'all do, dude. It's very, very toxic, man. Very toxic, man. Play some more of this, man.
Tupac himself wouldn't know the truth until a couple of years before he died. That's when he reconnected with his father after his mom was doing whatever she could to deny access and keep the two men away from each other. By the way, when the truth was revealed to Tupac, this caused a lot of arguments between him and his mother, leading up to his demise. Well, now, all of these years later, Tupac's father, Billy Garland Sr., is sharing his side of the story with Art of Dialogue and Delray Richardson. Big shout out to those brothers. Take a second.
Yeah, go check out they shows too. Once again, check out Pink Book Lessons. I'm gonna leave a link in the description box, man. This is this is hitting home, dude.
Sure that you're subscribed to the channel and click the notification bell for all updates. Won't waste any time. Let's go ahead and jump into it.
You and I know that I'm the father of that boy, and for you to insult me. But I think that's one of her lawyers. But then again, she's fighting for millions of dollars. And I didn't realize that. I didn't realize the significance of that. I'm not looking at the money. I'm just looking to tell the world that I'm Tupac Shakur's.
I understand that too, man. You just want your child, man. You want time with your child. Fuck the money. I want that. It's nothing like time, spending time. Money's cool, but time together, watching shows, exercising, learning, reading together, seeing where he's picking his head, he picking yours, making you step your game up as a father to find out different ways and methods of teaching. And y'all women love to take that away from a man. Y'all don't want to give him no power like that. Why? You would take his sperm? That is evil, man. That is vile.
You're looking on some other. You're looking at this, the legalities. I'm not even looking at that. All I thought I had to prove that I was his father. The DNA test came back 99.999 positive that he is the father. But you knew that. You knew that for years.
I still agree that a paternity test should have been provided to erase all doubt, even though Tupac's mother and father knew for years what the truth was. Personally, I believe DNA tests should be given at birth for all babies, even those born within marriage. But in this case, Afeni Shakur, she didn't want to acknowledge that Billy Garland was Tupac's biological father, because then if he fought her in court over the estate, she wouldn't have had 100% ownership, especially when she was the one who had moved away multiple times and alienated him.
I got a picture where we're both 25. We look like twins. You know what I'm saying? What part of that you don't, he don't look like you?
multiple times
Wow.
and alienated him.
Wow.
I got a picture when we both 25. We look like twins. You know what I'm saying? What part of it you don't, he don't look like you. Not for nothing. I'm sorry, but he don't look like you.
And you know what? And you know what? What dude looking like with his glasses right there? And if you see, you be like, damn, he look like Tupac with the glasses and gray hair for real. And you could be like, yeah. And then when you see his other siblings, you like, man, that's messed up. But listen, this part right here, this was really messed up right here, though.
Just happens sometimes. Yeah.
Pop told me something broke my heart. He said that when he was... He said that, Pops, you know he got kicked out the house.
Yes.
He said I was...
He said that in Dear Mama, 17, something like that, yeah.
He said I was the only one in the house that looked different. And they used to make fun of me because I didn't look like them. I was like, phew.
Wow. One more time, y'all.
Tupac.
Like that, yeah.
He said I was the only one in the house that looked different. And they used to make fun of me because I didn't look like them. I was like, phew.
Tupac didn't look like any of his siblings or...
No, he didn't, man. No, he didn't. That's hard, man. That is hard. That is hard. That is hard. That's hard, man. And have to deal with crap like that.
The only one in the house that looked different.
Mm-hmm.
And they used to make fun of me because I didn't look like them. I was like, phew. He wasn't really nothing until he started making money. Then he was the golden boy. See, now sounds like I'm the sour person putting down people, but I don't want to do that. I just want you to know what my son told me, what I find to be true.
This happens a lot with black sheeps. And you can be the black sheep of the family as a son or daughter. But this happens a lot with young black men. They get talked down on, told they're good for nothing. Pac actually said this in one of his songs.
My mama was a Panther loud, single parent, but she proud when she witnessed baby boy rip a crowd. Just moved, but I dropped out and left the house because my mama say I'm good for nothing. So I'm out since I only got one life to live.
His mama told him that he was good for nothing as a teenager, kicked him out of the house, but a couple of years later he was famous. That's when he was no longer the black sheep of the family, when he had money to provide for all of them. See how people flip?
Yeah, sis, I see how people be flipping. They flip pancakes for that money, boy. I'm telling you. And I'm not saying there ain't no deadbeat dads out there. Because I know a lot of them. You know, baby, let me get your car. We'll try to find a job. You know what I'm saying? He over there trying to get up with another woman. Come on, I done seen it so many times, man. And it's cases like that. No good dudes don't like responsibility. I understand that. But women, a lot of women, man, they have this majestic control thing based off feelings, fueled off of envy. You know what I'm saying? And doing some wicked, oh, man. I call it sorcery, man. They doing sorcery.
Because when I heard some things, I mean, she went on a talking spree and she talked about me like a dog.
Listen to this, man. Listen to this.
I mean, talk about Pac. That's why they got you here. Oh, yeah, he's a sperm bank. This shit went on for about, it was on YouTube. One of the things, she was at a college book signing or something broke my heart. I'm like, whoa, you got the money? Why all that slander? What's that about? Why?
The first in line to siphon Tupac's money was Billy Garland, also known as the sperm donor, the father Tupac had never known. Tupac was 23 years old and was already famous when he met Billy for the first time.
See, for years, Afeni Shakur, she's been getting a lot of support from black people because of her losing her son, because of her fighting for equality for black people back in the day with the Panthers. We never questioned her credibility, ever. Black women know whenever they do something foul, it doesn't matter what it is, all they have to do is talk pro-black, and everybody will forget everything they've done.
Ooh. Miss Pink Book Lesson, did you just say that? Did you just say that? Did you just say that?
With the Panthers. We never questioned her credibility, ever. Black women know whenever they do something foul, it doesn't matter what it is, all they have to do is talk pro-black, and everybody will forget everything they've done. They know they can hide behind black pride. What she didn't tell you was that Tupac's father was in his life early on.
He knew about Pac. He saw Pac when he was a kid. I used to bring him over to Jersey City. He used to spend the night with me and my other kids. Used to sleep in the bunk beds with the kids. About 2 or 3. And I took him to play basketball. And all my friends thought it was my other son, Malik, Carlos Malik. He was 2, and no, he was 3, actually. So we would play ball. We played professional, semi-pro ball all over the East Coast. We were very good at it. Rucker tournaments, we were very good at it. But I took him to the gym, and all the guys said, "Is that Malik?" Because he looked so much like the rest of the kids. And I said, "No, that's Tupac." And they said, "Oh, okay." So I think that might have been one of the last few times he stayed with me, because he would come over and spend the night with the kids and spend some time with us.
Not only did he say that things changed between him and Tupac's mother once he got married, but they had a lot of problems going on within the Panther Party.
I used to go over to the Bronx, Morningside. I used to visit him. Not as much, though.
And, he talks about, I don't know how COINTEL did the Panther Party and all that, so everything like broken up, like shotgun shells going everywhere. Everybody had a side out of everybody, so it ain't like technology is how it is right now. You can just get in touch with people. So, he did the best he could. It's just wild to see that he was in Tupac's life and not getting no credit for it. People are looking at him as, oh, now you want to come around and Pac got some money, you know what I'm saying, whatever. But main thing is you see these women feed these children these lies out of envy and hatefulness and bitterness, and infuse a child to make spew or hate. They will hate their father. You know what I'm saying? And man, by I say over 50%, 60, 70%, 80% probably could say, man, them lies, man. Them lies. Ain't that many deadbeat daddies out there, man. Man get beat up all the time. And if he got something that's genuinely loving him, he's gonna go do whatever he can to get that.
Unfortunately, later I found out that this wasn't true. That no one had told Pac that I was available, that I was around, that I was his father. So that kind of hurt, if you know what I'm saying. That hurt a lot.
When Tupac got shot in New York, his father was able to see him then by going to the hospital. That was the first time, because at least 3 to 4 years before that, Afeni had Billy's access blocked. And remember, she told Tupac that he was dead. After that first shooting, Billy Garland finally connected with Tupac. That's when he realized that his mom had been lying to him the whole time. And that caused a lot of arguments between him and his mother.
He would have heated arguments with her about her deception towards her father. Because if you listen to his music, he always wanted to know about his father. He always spoke of his father. I even accepted Dear Mama. My daddy's dead. You heard what he said. I said, well, I guess he just don't know, because I ain't dead. There we go. But this is what people had told him.
Tupac started inviting his dad over and speaking to him, and then when he went to jail, his dad would visit him all the time. They ended up getting to know each other, and Billy Garland did not want anything from him. He even tried to give his father money, but he didn't want it. He just wanted to have a relationship with him.
See what I'm talking about? Pink Book Lessons, thank you for doing your hard work, man. I hope you get paid off this video. Sister, we need our own network, don't we? Black YouTube need their network, man. They own network. We can have our own, be on the airways, be on ID network, or be on NBC or something. You feel me? Or our own stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's just sad though that people can go so low. If I had a little girl or something by a child, and she come up, I wouldn't be like your mother was no good. No. Daddy messed up. Your mom was a real good woman and daddy didn't do right. Said, what's up for your mother to do the right thing? She did the right thing. But look, I got you right now, and me and your mother love you. It just didn't work out between me and your mother. That's all. It ain't like we ain't got love for you. And we gonna put that positive image in your eye if we need to be. Ain't none of that, man. It's just hard, man. This stuff like this make a man soft inside, for real, dude. But once again, man, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell, homie. This is your boy. Peace.